Hello again. Welcome back. If you were here last time, you might remember two children who opened a door and stepped out into the snow. If this is your first time, that's alright. You don't need to have heard what came before. Tonight's story stands on its own. All stories about memory do. However you arrived here tonight, whether you pressed play deliberately or it just came on next, you're here, and that's enough. Let's settle in. You know what to do by now, or maybe you don't, and that's fine. There's nothing to get right. Just notice where your body is, your weight, where is it resting? Whatever's beneath you right now, bed, sofa, floor, let it do its job. It's holding you. You don't need to help. Your breath, don't fix it, don't improve it, just feel it. In, out, in, out. Good. Your shoulders, are they up around your ears again? Probably. Let them fall. Your hands, open them. Not dramatically, just uncurl. Your jaw, let it go slack. Top teeth, bottom teeth, little space between them. If something happened today that's still sitting in your chest, you don't have to do anything about it tonight. You can just let it be there, the way you'd let a tired animal sleep at the foot of the bed. It doesn't need solving right now. Alright. Tonight I want to take you somewhere. Maeterlinck wrote a scene early in The Bluebird where the children arrive at a place that's unlike anywhere else in the story. It's not frightening like the Palace of Night. It's not strange like the Kingdom of the Future. It's familiar. Uncomfortably familiar. He called it the land of memory. You have one too. We all do. In the play, the children have been traveling for some time. They've already faced things. The darkness behind closed doors. The silence of places that should have been full. And then on their journey, they come to a place that looks like a town. Quiet streets, stone walls, slate rooftops, and in every window, amber light. The air smells like something they recognize but can't quite place. Maeterlinck describes it simply. He says it smells like the past. You know what that smells like. Maybe for you it's a kitchen, something baking, a specific soap, a particular laundry detergent that nobody uses anymore, but that you'd recognize in an instant. That's the smell. Toto stops walking. He's looking at a house. He knows the door. He knows the crooked apple tree in the yard. He knows the geranium on the windowsill. A little dried out, the way it always was, because his grandmother always forgot to water it. He hasn't seen this house in years. His grandparents have been dead for years. And yet, here it is, exactly as it was. The door opens, and there they are. His grandfather, half asleep by the fire. His grandmother, knitting something she'll probably never finish. They look up, they smile, not surprised, not startled. The way people smile when they've been waiting and they're simply glad you came. In Maeterlinck's version, the grandmother says, "Is it you? We were expecting you. We knew the children would come. We always know. Every time you think of us, we wake up. Every time you think of us, we wake up." I had to read that line twice when I first came across it. It's a simple idea really. The dead don't disappear. They sleep. And when you remember them, genuinely remember, not just the fact of them, but the feeling of them. They sit up for a moment in whatever room your memory has kept warm for them. Maeterlinck was a symbolist. He liked ideas like that. But I don't think he was being poetic. I think he was being accurate. The children sit down. The grandfather pours 2 cups of tea. He doesn't ask how they've been. He doesn't ask where they're going. There's no rush in the land of memory. There's never any rush. That's the beauty of it. And the danger. Let's stay out of the story for a while. I want to talk about something, or maybe not talk about it, maybe just sit near it. There's probably someone you haven't thought about in a while, or someone you think about too much. A grandparent, a friend, someone you used to love, someone who used to live in your house, or down the street, or on the other end of a phone call you'll never be able to make again. I'm not going to ask you to picture them. You don't need my permission for that. If they're already here, in your mind, behind your closed eyes, then they were coming whether I mentioned them or not. And if they're not here, that's fine too. Some nights they come, some nights they don't. You can't summon a memory the way you summon a search result. It has its own schedule. Here's what I find strange about memory. The things that stay aren't the things you'd expect. You forget the conversations, you forget most of the days, you forget what year certain things happened, what season it was, what you were wearing, but you remember a smell, the weight of someone's hand, the sound of a specific door closing, a laugh, not laughter in general, one particular laugh with its particular shape, the way it started high and ended low, or the way it made the person's shoulders shake. That's what the brain keeps, not the narrative, the texture. In Maeterlinck's play, something happens while the children are sitting in their grandparents' house. Til notices that his body is growing heavy. His feet feel like they're sinking into the floor. His eyelids pull downward. The room, which was warm, which was safe, starts to feel like a room he might never be able to leave. The fairy's light flickers in his pocket, a quiet warning. Because that's the thing about the past. It's warm, it's safe, nothing changes there. Nobody leaves, nobody disappoints you. The tea is always hot, the fire is always lit. But if you stay too long, you stop being someone who is visiting and you become someone who is hiding. I think you know what I mean. We all have our version of it, replaying a conversation, wondering if you'd said the right thing, whether everything would have turned out differently. Going back to a photograph in your phone, the one from that afternoon, the one where everyone is still together and nobody knows yet what's coming. Lying in bed at night, reconstructing someone's face from memory and feeling that small panic when you realize you can't quite get it right anymore. This is not a flaw. This is not something wrong with you. This is what love does after the person it was pointed at is no longer there to receive it. It doesn't evaporate, doesn't switch off. It looks for somewhere to go, and when it can't find anywhere, it turns inward and it becomes weight. The weight is the love. That's the thing nobody tells you. The heaviness you carry is not a burden. It's the evidence that you loved someone enough for their absence to reshape you. That's not a small thing. In the play, Til stands up. He doesn't want to. Matil takes his hand. He turns to his grandparents. And here's the part that always gets me. He wants to say something, you can feel it, the way Maeterlinck writes it. This boy standing in a doorway, full of things he never said. Things he didn't say because he was too young. Things he didn't say because he assumed there would be more time. Things he didn't say because that's not what his family did. they weren't the type. But he doesn't say them. He just looks. A long, steady look. And then he walks out. I think that's the most honest thing Maeterlinck wrote in the entire play, because that's how it actually happens. You don't get a speech. You don't get a final, perfect sentence that ties everything up and makes it okay. You get a look. You get a moment where you hold someone in your mind as completely as you can. And then you walk out, and the door closes, and the door stays closed. The children walk away from the city. Maetil looks back once. The lights are still on, every window still glowing. Because that's how memory works. It doesn't go dark when you leave. It stays lit. It stays lit. You're still here. You're still in your bed, your blanket, your pillow. The room around you is real. The breath in your chest is real. The weight you carry is real too. But tonight, let it rest next to you instead of on top of you. Breathe. Breathe. Whatever you loved, it's still yours. Nobody can take that. It's just quieter now. And quiet is not the same as gone. Next time, the children will face something different. Not warmth, not memory, something darker. But that's for another night. Tonight, you've been somewhere tender. That's enough traveling for one evening. Good night. See you soon.